is a pronoun? All of you know that pronoun is replaced by a noun. Okay, pronoun is a word we put in place of a noun. For a boy, we use he. For a girl, we use she. If they are more in number, we use they. For ourselves, we use I and we. Okay, so these are the different uses of pronoun. There are different types of pronouns. The first type is personal pronoun. Okay, the first type is personal pronoun. There are three personal pronouns. Okay, first person, second person, and third person. First person on your screen, as you can see, that the person who is speaking is the first person. Second person, the person spoken to. And the third person, the person spoken of. Please note it down. Okay, note it down. Then we did use of pronoun it. It refers to non-living objects. Like we are using it for animals. It is used for um, animals when we do not know the gender of animal. We are using it for a small child if we do not know the gender of the baby, and to show the weather condition. It is 5 o'clock. It is pleasant today. It is sunny. It is hot. Please note down these points. Note down these points. I'm giving you 1 minute time. Now, students, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession or ownership. Okay? Like my, his, hers, yours, theirs, them. Okay? These are all possessive pronouns. As possessive adjectives shows ownership or possession, similarly possessive pronouns also shows ownership or possession of something. Possessive adjectives are put before a noun, whereas we can put possessive pronouns after a noun. In the examples, you can see that this is my book. The book is mine. It is his cat. The cat is his. When we have put it before a noun, like before book, before cat, these are possessive adjectives. And if where we have put it at the end, these are possessive pronouns. Okay, so you have to be very careful that if it is coming before the noun, then these are possessive adjectives. And if they are coming after a noun, these are possessive pronouns. Okay? So possessive pronouns shows possession or ownership. That is your marker, so possessive adjective. And the marker is yours, then possessive pronoun. Note it down. The difference between who and whom. Who and whom. Who and whom both are the relative pronouns and both are used for people, for human beings. Okay? Who is used as a subject whereas whom is used as an object. Who is that boy standing near the pole? Whom are you talking to? Okay. So in a sentence, if we are saying that who is that man standing over there? This is the boy who lives near to my house. The farmers whom we met, if we are referring to as an object, the farmers whom we met are harvesting the crops. Another type of pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun refers back to the subject. Okay? They refer back to the subject. They come back to the subject. They tell you what the subject has done. Okay? Like we put self or selves with the reflexive pronouns. Okay? We put self or selves with the reflexive pronouns. If it is singular, we put self, like myself, himself, herself. And if it is plural, then we put selves, themselves, yourselves, ourselves. Okay? So, for example, I for I, we are going to use myself, for he, himself, for she, herself, for it, itself, for they, themselves. Okay, so note it down the definition. The pronouns refer back to the subject and we put self or selves with them. For example, I baked the cake myself. They themselves arranged the party. These are all reflexive pronouns. We are referring back to the subject. Now students, one type is demonstrative pronouns. The demonstrative pronouns are used to point at something or someone. These are four in number: this, that, these, and those. Okay? This, that, these, and this is my book. That is a pole. Those are apples. These are mangoes. Okay? These are all demonstrative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions like which shirt do you like to buy? What are you talking about? Who is that boy? These are all interrogative pronouns which are used to ask questions. Then the relative pronouns which refer back to the noun or a pronoun in a sentence. Who, whom, whose, which, and that. These are all relative pronouns. Who, whose, and whom are used for persons. Which and that are used for non-living objects or animals. Whose is used for people as well as objects. Okay. Indefinite pronouns, if we are not sure about the identity of an object, we use indefinite pronouns like somebody, someone, something. Okay, these are all indefinite pronouns. Now students, on Monday very few students were present, so we have done the exercise A as well as exercise B. Okay, but I'll just tell you how to do exercise A is easy. We'll do it quickly again because many students, but next time I'm not going to repeat. Whatever I will teach, I'm not going to repeat again. So please be very careful. You need to be present. Okay? All of you open your grammar books. Page number 6. Page number 6. Gita Bean, the first one. Quickly. Yes, Musaf.
My cousins are college students dash go to the university college. They
Correct. They. Yes, Tabin, do the second one.
Me.
Read the sentence first. Read the sentence. My sister
My
will leave.
sister will leave tomorrow with dad.
Which pronoun we use for sister? Which pronoun we use for
Her.
sister? Her. Her. Correct. Her. Correct. We will miss her. Yes, Khatija, number third.
My brother and I love my sister very much. My sister also loves dad. Us.
Us. Correct. Good. Number fourth. Yes, who will do number fourth? Yes, Musaf.
We want to buy a video game. The video game will be ours.
Ours. OURS. Ours. The video game will be ours. Okay. The next, do also the next one. Musaf.
Ali and Maria want to meet you dash they will visit dash tomorrow. Ali and Maria want to meet you. They will visit you tomorrow.
Correct. They will visit you tomorrow. Correct. Now exercise B, students. Page number 7. Okay, for exercise B, I'm just telling you, you have to put the correct pronoun. Okay? If you're using the first person pronouns, then you have to put the first person with the first person. Okay? Like if you are talking about the second person, it is always you and I. It's not I and you, she and you, he and you, they and you. It is you and they, you and she. Okay, you and I, you and he. Do you understand? So you have to choose the correct option. Okay, and if you are choosing the objective pronouns, then you have to choose both objective pronouns, like him and me and us, okay, her and him, okay, like this. Gee, one by one, again the students have left. Very bad. Okay, I've unmuted. Yes, most of you do first three, and then 4, 5, 6. Sabin will do.
My teacher and I, me and my teacher, I and my teacher and me have already discussed the matter.
Right option.
My teacher and I.
My teacher and I, correct. My teacher and I. As I've always told you, it's always my friends and I, my father and I, my brother and I. You have to put I. You will not put me. Okay? We cannot put me. You have to put I. And we cannot start a sentence with me. Remember, my teacher and I. Do the second one also.
I think you and me, I and you, me and you and I will make a good team for the quiz. You and I.
You and I. Good. Why? Because I've told you, you are going to use subjective
Second.
pronouns, okay? And second person pronoun before. You and I. Okay, remember this thing. You and I will make a good theme for the quiz. Good. Do the third one as well.
Maria and I, me and Maria, I and Maria, Maria and me are going to the magic show this Saturday.
Right option. What is the right option? Yes.
Maria and me.
Beta, I've told you we cannot put Mari and me in the beginning of a sentence because me is an objective pronoun. We can put me at the end. Maria and I. Okay? Maria and I are going to the magic show this Saturday. Now, Tabin, good, Musaf. Now, Tabin, you do the remaining two, fourth and fifth. The
The book was made only to
G.
the offer was made only he and me and he and me.
is the right option?
He and me.
No. It's the right option is him and me. Why? Because he and me, one is subjective pronoun and me is objective pronoun. So you are either using the subjective pronoun or the objective pronoun. Okay? So both him and me both are objective pronouns and you are putting it at the end of a sentence, so you are going to use the objective pronouns which are used as objects. Subjective pronouns are used as a subject. Objective pronouns are used as an object at the end of a sentence. Okay? So the right option is him and me. Okay. Now Khatija, yes. Yes Khatija, you do fifth and sixth.
Tariq and you and Tariq have to be present at the venue. You and Tariq,
Good, correct. You and Tariq. Do the sixth one also.
you and him, you and him and he and you are responsible for getting the stage ready.
So what is the right option?
You and him,
Better you and he. Because I've told you him, her, us, me, them. They are objective pronouns. We put them at the end of a sentence, not in the beginning of a sentence. Okay? In the beginning of a sentence, you have to put you, they, I, we, he, and she. So it is the right option is you and he. Both are subjective pronouns. Subjective pronouns means which comes in the start of a sentence as a subject. As a subject. Okay? Good try. Yes. Who will do number seventh and eighth? Kitabi.
the principal would like to meet you and her and you and he.
What is the right option, Tabi?
You and she.
You and her. You and her. Because we have put it at the end, so we have to use the objective pronouns. Okay? Objective pronouns. Do the eighth one. Seema said yes.
My dad she does not want to go to big with the he and you and him and you and he.
Look, Tabi. He and you is not possible because we always put you before. Okay? So first option cannot be used. Then you and him. Then him and you cannot also not can be used because we cannot put him before. You and he cannot be used because you and he are subjective pronouns. So the only option left is you and him. You are using the objective pronouns him. Okay? You and him. It's always you and I, you and she, you and he. Okay? It's never he and you, she and you. Okay? I and you. You have to put the second person before. Like if I'm talking to you, I'll say, Tavin, you and Musaf go to the party. Okay? So first I will use the pronoun you and Musaf. You and he will stay in the break. Okay? So remember we have to put you before. Okay? In case there are two pronouns. So be careful. The last one, yes, Musaf. Yes, Musaf, last one. page. There's a reflexive pronouns definition. Also put a tick mark on it. Page number 8, reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used to refer back to the subject in the sentence. Herself, himself, myself, ourselves, themselves. Okay? So this is the definition of reflexive pronouns. Now also learn the tables personal and reflexive. For I, myself, for we, ourselves, for you, yourself, yourself, for he, himself, for her, she, herself, for it, itself, and for they, themselves. Okay? Now students, exercise C. I'm giving you 2 minutes time. Fill in the blanks. Then I will start asking. Quickly do it, students. Time is short and we have to finish all our exercises. Okay, now I'm going to start from Musaf. Three sentences you will do. Okay, we are over here 1, 2, 3 students only. Okay. Yes, Musaf, first three.
Hamad was early today and said to me, "You see, today dash have come on time." I.
Correct. Number
He- Second. Here is the parcel. Please have dash sent by courier. It.
2, 8. Correct. Because parcel is a non-living object, we are referring to the parcel, so we are going to use it. For non-living object, as I've told you, we use it. Yes. Good. Yes, Musaf, number 3.
I will give your message to your friends when I meet dash today. Them.
Good. Because friends plural, we are going to use as objective pronoun them. When I meet them today. Good. Next. Yes, Khatija. 4, 5, 6.
Fourth, Aline said, "Let us first try to solve the problem ourselves.
Ourselves.
My parents said, now tell Dash everything about your trip.
Us. Correct. Number 6.
If you want to visit the monuments here, get a guide to tell Dash about their history. You.
Very good, Shamash. Now, uh, Ali Hassan. Ali Hassan, do number 7 and 8. Ali Hassan, hurry up, beta. Unmute your mic. Okay, Musaf, you can do 7 and 8.
She told Abbas that she won't be meeting dash today. Him.
Correct. 8 one.
My friends always carry their earphones with dash, so whenever I forgot dash, I can use. My friends always carry their earphones with them, so
Correct.
whenever I forgot mine, I could use theirs.
I can use theirs. Good. Good, Musaf. Yes, Hatija. Last two.
Yes. Try working on the problem dash first before asking for help yourself. They are great artists, but they see dash only as students themselves.
Themselves. Very good. Okay. Good beta. I repeat the answers. All of you check your work. First is I. Second is A. I'll give you a message to friends when I meet them. Aline said, let us first try to solve the problem ourselves. My parents said, now tell us. If you want to visit the monument here, get a guide to tell you. She told about that she won't be meeting him. My friends always carry their earphones with them, so whenever I forget mine, I can use theirs. Okay, possessive pronoun. Try working on the problem yourself. Reflexive pronoun. They are great artists, but they see themselves. Reflexive pronoun. Okay? Now, students, these are all the definitions of the interrogative, relative, demonstrative, distributive, and indefinite. So you can learn the definition from here as well. Okay? And usage. Now, exercise D. Exercise D. You have to choose. So, four sentences. We are going to start with Khatija. Yes, Khatija. First four sentences. Khatija, please unmute your mic. Bitter time is short. Hurry up.
Teacher, what you said I didn't understand.
Exercise D. Exercise D. Can you see on the slide?
Okay.
Exercise D, page number 10. Do the first four sentences. Okay?
Okay. Whom, in your opinion, is the most talented among these young musicians? Who?
Correct. Number two.
Number two, the news did not arise on its own. Somebody, anybody must have spread it. Somebody.
Somebody. Good. Number
The
three.
cat fed the cat fed it itself till it was round and heavy. Itself.
Very good. Correct. Number four.
4. Please hand hold these over only to the class monitor. These.
Very good, Khatija. Okay, next. Musaf.
I saw some boys standing here. Where are they? Those. They.
Correct. Number six.
I wrote a letter to the person that who is in charge now. Who?
Correct. Good.
I am giving my name for the poetry competition. Which what have you decided to do? But
Good. Number eight.
he breathed a
Yes.
sigh of he breathed a sigh of relief and said, everything something seems to be in order now. Everything.
Very good. Now, Ali Hassan. Beta, you just have to choose from the options. Okay, it's not difficult. You need to unmute your mic. Okay, Khatija, I can't waste the time. Khatija, you do the remaining 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, Khatija? Okay, Musaf.
Is there
Yes.
is some anyone interested in going to the cafe? Anyone?
Anyone, correct? Because you're asking from anyone. Yes.
Both both are afraid of the dark, but neither
Either,
is
neither,
neither is willing to admit it. Neither.
correct. Number 11.
Rose and the Tool decided to paint the classroom walls itself themselves.
Well,
There there were four windows in the room, but none any was open. None.
correct. Number 13.
The students are making a lot of noise. Please tell them to talk softly. Them.